everyone, Vanessa Wheeler here again with Premier Guitar. Before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe below. Today we're taking a look at a pedal that is a take on the Kay Musical Instruments F1 Fuzz Tone. It is the Mary Kay by JHS pedals. Let's dig in. The JHS Mary Kay is a modern take on the Kay Musical Instruments F1 Fuzz Tone pedal, except it adds volume and frequency knobs, along with a mode button for maximum sonic flexibility. There's also an expression pedal input, which allows players to replicate the original pedal's treadle-based operation. The Mary Kay delivers Octavia-like textures when it's cranked, which is really great for leads and mind-bending psychedelic chords. In the next example, I'm using the same setting across 3 parts, a bass double that's also an octave down in the guitar, and then a lead guitar line. What makes them sound so different is register of the instruments, and also pickup selection, the style of palm mute, and tone knob roll-off as well. The Mary Kay is really harmonically complex, and those subtle changes really make a huge difference. In the next example, I'm using the same setting over about 4 parts, but instead of doing soaring leads, I'm finding myself gravitating towards the percussive sounds, the harmonically rich, tiny sounds. And so I am adding reverb and delay and some chorus, particularly on the bass, to expand the tonal palette for these parts. With the percussive sounds, I'm trying to get a more pad-like texture that has some movement. So let's take a listen to that. In the next example, I'm really interested in the contrast between high and low here because this pedal can do quite the opposite sides of things depending on just the way you play. So I have it on the same setting, but it's a little darker for the bass sound, but for the sound that's up a fifth, I have it's very, very shrill, and you'll hear that it is just a really versatile pedal depending on what your other settings and your other contributing factors are. In this last example, I'm experimenting with putting the Mary Kay in the effects loop of my HX Stomp. I'm able to blend in all that grit and hair and high frequency and low content as well without it letting it completely saturate a track, and that makes it even more usable. So let's take a listen to that. pedal is great. It's dead easy to use. It's got an in and an out, an expression pedal input, and a mode switch. It just sounds good, and that's a fundamental truth. Percussive sounds, for me, are where it's at. Of course, you can get all those crazy lines, and I love it on bass. You have to EQ it a little bit, but it is worth it. It sounds phenomenal on bass as well. So with that, kudos to JHS. I've been Vanessa Wheeler for Premier Guitar, and I will see you next time.